How a high value feminine's non-negotiables make her a dream girl to a high value masculine man. Well, hello, let's get into it. This is an interesting topic, but before I go into all of that, be sure to like, to share, to comment, and subscribe to this here channel, Black Swan Relationship Academy. I am Unique, your online dating coach, as well as your style concierge here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy. Should you need to get your styling up to date, all my descriptions and links are in the bio. Be sure to book a discovery call with me. If you want to get into the whole thing of online dating, be sure to consult and make sure you book a discovery call before you make the mistake of posting all the wrong pictures online, right? So we need to get all of that sorted, and I can also help you with how to write your bio so that you can attract the high value masculine man that you long for, right? Let's get into this topic. So your non-negotiables. I can give you an example of one because non-negotiables are very personal to you. Non-negotiables are just one of those things that raise your standard to another level. If anything, let's not just by when you go into a high-end shop, everybody wants to go there, everybody reveres it, everybody values it, and you cannot just enter just because, and you always check yourself before you enter. It's the same thing with high value women. When we have non-negotiables and we have standards that we stick to, it's an energy that we possess. It's not necessarily in the things we do, it's an energy that we possess that men can read. So I'll give you an example of a non-negotiable, when and how to set the standards of that non-negotiable. For me, the one thing that I cannot do is tardiness. Tardiness, yeah, really peeves me, and oh, like oh, and not just in men, but just in general. Tardiness for me, if I can't be on time for something, I am one of those women who would just rather not show up. And I like things to stick to a timely timetable, and that's just me. Obviously, there are reasons behind why I have concluded that this is a non-negotiable to me, and remember, it's a personal thing. It is a totally personal thing. So for me, if someone is more than 15 minutes late, I will excuse myself either from that date or from that, depending on who they are. If they are a new acquaintance, I would most probably send them a message to say, I am going to be leaving in a few minutes. Let's arrange another time. And for me, tardiness again is just one thing that I feel, like I said, is personal. For me, it lends itself to disrespect, to disrespecting someone's time. And as a self-employed person, I have learned that time is a very valuable commodity, and it doesn't matter who it is. Time is such an amazing commodity, and we only have 24 hours of it each day, and for most of that, 8 hours of it or less, we are sleeping. Then that only leaves us with a very small percentage of things that we can do, right? So for me, tardiness is one of those non-negotiables for me. It is something that if a date did show up late, I would not be able to continue that date. So what your non-negotiables do is that raise your value and your standards. The thing is, you need to be able to set the standards and keep them, even just for yourself. Even when I'm late for my own appointments, I really tell myself off because I want to always be on time for myself so that I can be on time for somebody else. So what your non-negotiables do, when you really look at something that's valuable, we all love value. We all love high-end goods because of the quality that they provide. We understand, if I can talk to you from a designer's perspective, we understand workmanship. We understand that it took time to produce. We understand that it took time to actually put in the work so that we are able to get this beautiful, amazing finished product. And who does not want an amazing finished product? Pretty much everyone, right? We all love to have an amazing finished product. And that is what drives men wild, is when they see this polished diamond and they know the work that you have put into it. Men are all about prized possessions. I'm not saying that you're going to be the possession of a man, but they love to know that their woman values her time, and they are now then called to a higher standard. And men love a challenge, which is why they will literally be chasing a woman that feels like they can't get them, but because they love a challenge. And when you are, not that you're choosing to be challenging, but all you are doing is raising them up to a higher standard. When you maintain that standard for them, it's an achievement, right? It's a big achievement. And as a feminine woman, it is our prerogative to allow our men to be held up to a higher standard. It is our prerogative to get them to those higher standards, so that there are more men out there that do open doors, that do keep time, and are gentlemen that provide, that protect and cherish their women. So by you upholding those standards, you are making sure that your man will always rise up to the occasion in so many ways. You become the dream girl because you're not like any other woman. You have set your standards and you stick to them. And the fact that you are not like any other woman, any masculine man who is worth his weight in gold would definitely want to keep and hold on to a high value feminine woman. In the meantime, you do take care of yourselves, but don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And all the details that you will need to book your discovery call, and also the courses that you will need, and the different groups that we are doing here on the Black Swan Relationship Academy on Facebook, as Swan City and Swan Nation. All the descriptions are in the description box, and all the links are right there. But in the meantime, you take care of you, and I will see you in another video.